When I first rolled through the gates of Camp Ashraf, and that was the detention of resistance members who are resisting the atrocities taking place in Iran, the Mujahideen-e-Khalq. We consolidated over 3,800 men and women from across Iraq to Camp Ashraf. They voluntarily gave over their weapons to us, their tanks, their armored vehicles. In return, they asked for one thing: protection, of which we promised to do. The reason that all of you are sitting here, you're probably quite aware, we didn't live up to that promise very well. When I rolled through those gates at Ashraf, I was not a friend of the members of the resistance. This was my chance to poke a terrorist right in the eye. I was very harsh and very hard in what I did at Ashraf. I was given information that they were torturing their own members, that people were being held against their will, that they had hidden weapons all over Ashraf, and the most outlandish one is that Saddam's weapons of mass destruction were buried below Ashraf. Well, I can tell you, we checked every single one of those allegations, all unfounded. There were no hidden weapons. I started losing sleep about detaining over 3,000 men and women who supported gender equality. You don't see that in many places in that part of the world. Supporting democratic values, beliefs in freedom, and I thought, why are we detaining them? And they didn't want anything other than what we all want: freedom, a better quality of life for our families, and gender equality. I keep coming back to that because I did not see gender equality in any other place in that part of the world. Well, a Human Rights Watch report came out in 2005. Some of you are familiar with it. It was written by people, to my knowledge, never even set foot at Ashraf. They wouldn't know a member of the MEK, the PMOI, the NLA, if they stumbled into one. And all of the Human Rights Watch report reiterated the same arguments that were given to us. They torture them. They're holding people against their will. They have hidden weapons. Well, the Army didn't promote me because I was a yes man, and I refuted that letter in writing. And it probably cost me my career. But I continued to soldier, and of course, they had me go right back to Iraq again. I guess that was my penance. Well, I went back as General Petraeus' senior military policeman to rebuild the Iraqi police. I made some more promises to the people at Camp Ashraf. I was going to set a police academy for the Iraqis for Diyala province right adjacent to their facility, mainly because we had logistics there. They were very concerned about training thousands of Iraqi police within walking distance of their barracks. I promised them there would be no issues. Both of the assaults, which subsequently went against the people of Ashraf that you're aware of, where many of them were killed, were launched from that very police academy that I promised them they would have no problem. That's the reason I'm still speaking out to this day. Now, a year and a half ago, I was part of a delegation of U.S. members, some former ambassadors, who tried to convince the people of Ashraf and Maryam Rajavi to move them to Liberty. It's a temporary camp. They're going there for a few weeks and then they'll be sent to another location. I believed that. I was lied to. Demand justice for these people. Thank you for being here. Thank you.